Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Brian. In today's video, we're going to be working on our 2007 GMC Acadia. There's been a lot of videos on this vehicle on this channel, and with it approaching 255,000 miles, some things have failed. So if you're unfortunate enough to be a backseat passenger in this car, you have the ability to roll your window down, but you can't roll it back up. It works from the front, so leads me to believe that the switch is messed up. So let's see if we can figure it out. With the key on, the window goes down fine. However, it does not go up. Over here from the driver's seat, you can roll it up. This must be a somewhat common problem because I was able to find a 2-pack on Amazon for like $16. I figured it was worth the risk for digging into it. It comes with 2 switches and a little plastic pry tool. I've got to admit I cheated a little bit and already did the other side, and I think these are all you're going to need: a T30 Torx, a pick or a small regular screwdriver. You may have some luck with this tool. I didn't. I've got a Harbor Freight cheapo pry tool and a magnet, because there's 3 screws you got to take out, and if you don't get them out with a magnet, you're going to drop them. So as a quick overview, there's a little plastic panel in here we need to pop out to get a screw out. This trim piece will pop out, and there will be 2 screws under there. We have to pull the lock knob off, and then we go to the bottom and start prying the door panel clips out and pry the whole door panel off. Should be able to start here with this little plastic cover. Right behind the door panel, there's a little cutout. Right behind the handle, there's a little cutout right there, and that allows you to pop that off. Hiding behind that is a T30 screw. And this cover piece pops right out. It has more T30 bolts. I've managed to somehow misplace my T30 bit, but a T27 will fit. Let's make it a little quicker, just so you don't lose it. And there's one down here also. This lock knob needs to come off also. With it up, this little cover kind of pries out of here. Should allow you to pull this off. And then we just need to find that clip, because that's what holds it on. Now at the bottom of the door, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show this or not, but there's kind of a cutout right in the middle in the panel. So there's a clip up behind there to start with. I'm using this Harbor Freight pry tool, and I'm hoping I can pop that thing off there. Anyway, that's the trick. You got to get in there and kind of straddle that clip and pop it off. Once you get that first clip popped, the rest of them kind of are a little easier. Didn't have much luck with that plastic pry tool, so I got a bigger pry bar. This is all connected, so you got to pop this off with it. These clips are a little different up here. They're a little easier. All right, now we've got them all. So at this point, it's kind of just floating on here. There we go. You just kind of pick it up and out. I'll show you in a second. There's a slot and a tab on the back that this slides down into. It's actually a metal piece on the back of the panel. It slides down into there. All it's attaching now is a cable for the door handle and the wires for the switch. This little plastic clamp holds the cable. You likely don't need to do that. Just gives you a little more working room. Down here where the switch attaches, there's some plastic tabs on the bottom of the door panel that hold the switch up in. You should be able just to pull them back a little bit, and the switch should pull out. And there it is. And the switch should just unplug. There, there's a little locking tab right in the back. You have to press and it'll pull out. Switches look the same. Just plugs in. And you can kind of line it up from the inside. Just push it up through the hole. And then the little clips on the outside, snap it in there. For installation purposes, get your lock rod back through the hole. Just get it lined up. Now, this little metal channel will slide down in the groove. So it's hanging there for right now. We're going to test and make sure that switch works. Success. Not well this will show up, but there's kind of a locating piece of plastic. It goes into a big hole, and then these clips kind of bullet shaped, and they will pop back in. For the lock knob, it just slides down to wherever you want it. And this is the clip we shot across the car earlier. So you just push in. So there you have it. Replacing your rear window switches in your 07 to whenever Acadia. I'm assuming the reason these failed is because the location of the General put the cup holder. So you put a drink in that, then you slam the door or even shut the door and shut the door somewhat hard, and then your drink, your juice cup, your soda, whatever, shoots all over the seat and down the door panel. So keep that in mind if you purchase one of these vehicles. Don't shut the door too hard if you got kids in the back. I'll put the link down in the description to where I got the switches. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Wait, there's more. So it looks like we can pop these switches apart. They're not glued anywhere. Not much happening there. But it looks like the switch presses down on this little rubber boot. And this little disc in here, gold-plated disc or whatever it's plated with, presses down on that circuit board and makes contact. There's no real mechanical switch. It's those little discs pretty much short across those pieces on the circuit board, and that's what makes the window operate. You could likely take these switches out, take them apart, clean those up, put it back together, and these would probably still work. Kind of like if you've ever spilled a drink in a TV remote and one of the buttons doesn't work. A lot of the older TV remotes were made the same way. You could take it apart and just clean that off, put it back together and it'd work. So there's an option. Thanks for watching.